Hello everybody, this is Fronito Bobbin here, and welcome back to Train Drive ATS. So here we are then, this is it. We have made it to the final video in this series. We have done just about everything there is to do in this game. We've done flight boat, we've done the trains, the green train, we've done all the scenarios, we've done the bullet train. We have done it all, and now it is time to end this series with one final run. And this final run is going to be an express service heading southbound. The service that we're doing is the 1056 Express from Yorii-machi to Asakusa-Motomachi. So this will take us from near the top of the map all the way down to the very bottom. And then that will be it. So this is a special express service, so we have minimal stoppages. And since we'll be traveling around the midday point, hopefully minimal traffic as well. But I guess we shall see. So let's do this. Before we get on the rails, be sure to check out my Fiverr gig. Link is in the description. And here we are. Get some fast forward action. Turn off the map as well. Alright, so we're then at Yorii-machi. And like I said, this trip we're going all the way down to the very bottom of the map at Asakusa-Motomachi. And that will be that. So I guess before I get into the details, let's actually do some looking around since I have some time then. So here's our train for the day, and also, yeah, a cool thing about having unlocked playing through all the scenarios is that, oops. Well, that sounds a cool thing about it, but one cool thing about it is that we have the chase camera now, so yeah, there it is. So for the final run, we'll be driving the famous cover train, I don't know what class of train this is, but yeah, we're driving it today. Of course, we are here at Yorii-machi though, so maybe we'll get a little viewing from the local train. Maybe, yeah, that's coming along, although they were going to be leaving soon. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, we're in fast forward bills, that's why time was going by so quickly, but we're about to depart. And doesn't look there's many other trains here. Yep, alright, we're about to leave. Alright. Maybe then, Yorii-machi station. Let's get one last look at this place, because this will be the last time that we'll be seeing Yorii-machi for quite a while. And actually, same can be said about pretty much all the other locations we're going to be driving by today, so yeah, this is it. This is the Swan Song. Oops, I'm in auto. Well, yeah, I was in autopilot mode, but yeah, now I'm in manual mode. So yeah, we'll be driving this train myself. Yeah, luckily this is a free mode scenario or free mode service. No score, which is nice, so I can just drive as badly as I want and nobody will care, which is nice. Is everything else good? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Alrighty then. So here we are, the final service. I'm gonna wait till the onsite stops talking. Yeah. Alright, better power. Yes. Yep, stop at every station. Wait, no, not stop at every station. I don't know. Alright, we're approaching Narihara Onsen. First stop of the day already. Alright. Yeah, we're on express service, but I did think we'll have some stops before we get to the, what's it called? The Tosai Debotsu Koen station. Alright, let's come to a stop here at this station here. Alright. Here we are. Alright, let's bring it to a stop. And there we go. Alright, and stopped. Alright. No time, so I guess we're going to be here for a short time. Okay. Alright, that was a train coming northbound. Rapid Express, alright. Okay, can we go now? Okay, doors are closed. There we go. Alright. Alright, Bushu with Matsuyama. Alright, then I guess that's the announcer done talking. No, never mind. Legendary announcer. Nope, I think that's it. Alright. Alright, well anyway, here we are then. So like I've been mentioning, this is the final video. The final episode, the final sausages. Now, you may be wondering what do I mean by that. Well, so yeah, we have done everything that there is to do in this game, so yeah, this is going to be the last video on it. But I guess I should say this though. This isn't just the last video on this particular game. This is going to be the last Train of ATS video now for who knows how long. And that includes the first two games. So Train of ATS, or the first two? No, I mean the next three Train of ATS games. So Train of ATS 1, 2, and 3, the whole Train of ATS systems will be going on hiatus for a while. Yeah, so this is, like I said, this is basically the swan song. There will be no more Train of ATS videos for a while. So Train of ATS 1, 2, and 3 will all be going on break from this channel for quite some while. Guess we'll explain that in great detail once we come to the station here. So I sort of want to use this episode to sort of talk about, I guess, the history of this game here on this channel and what's going to come into the future for Train of ATS. As like I said, this is the last Train of ATS video now for a good long while. That's ready to stop. And here we are. Actually, we're in the slow section, so I may as well talk about the stuff here. Alright, and stop. Alright. So, alright, so you may be wondering, though, why am I going to be not doing any more Train of ATS videos for a good long while? And the main reason for that is lack of demand. I can go fast forward here. Okay, may as well since we're stationary. Now, of course, you may remember there was a time when I made Train of ATS videos back in 2015 and 16, and then I didn't make any Train of ATS videos for a while. But that was back because I couldn't, you know, I didn't have an iPad because, well, yeah, I just didn't have an iPad that I could use to make these kinds of videos. But this time around, the reasoning is different. The reason why I'm not going to be doing any more Train of ATS videos for a good long while is because of lack of demand. You know, I remember back when I returned to making these videos back in early 2022, and there was a lot of fanfare, but then that fanfare sort of died off after a little while. Yeah, I think that's more to do with just the fact that Train of ATS isn't really, like, in terms of YouTube content, Train of ATS isn't as popular as it once was. Back in, like, the mid-2010s, or even the late 2010s, when Train of ATS 3 was a new game. You know, it's been such a long time now since the new Train of ATS game is released, so it's all kind of died off, you know. Yeah. But anyway, let's actually go back in time then to when I actually first started making these videos. So, obviously, well, I say obviously, I started making, well, okay, I don't know if this is obvious if you're, like, new here or not, but anyways, I started making videos initially back in 2012. Because if you check my channel About page, you'll know that I joined YouTube on February the 11th of 2012. And I started making videos, like, right after that. So, and in case you know the history, I actually wrote up a whole Google Doc about the whole history of this channel up until the beginning of this year. Or actually up until the end of last year, more like. Which, of course, was initially going to be the script for my 12th anniversary video. But then I decided to shelve that video because it would have taken way too long to make and was way too much effort. So I decided to shelve that video. But anyway, so back in the other days of this channel, I of course started making toy reviews. And I did that for a whole year and a half up until July of 2013, when I then went on a year-and-a-half long hiatus. And then of course I came back to making videos in January of 2015. You know, it was January, I think it was January 19, 2015, when I discovered that you could upload videos from your iPad. So I just discovered that, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do this. And then I finally made my first YouTube video in a long time. And I eventually got into screen-recorded videos. And eventually I landed on Train of ATS after trying to find some other games to screen-record. And like I said, you know, despite the fact that I started making videos back in 2012, I would say that it was this point in January of 2015 when my channel really started taking off. Like, you know, like from when I started in February of 2012 up until I returned in January 2015, this channel wasn't really anything, you know, noteworthy or special or anything. I was just kind of just doing it for fun. Well, I mean, still was for a while, but you know, I never really expected this channel to really turn into anything. I guess I was kind of doing it just because I want to. But when I started making these the Train Drive ATS Railfan series way back in the beginning of 2015, that was when my YouTube channel really started to sort of become something. So yeah, of course, in January of 2015, I started doing more of the Railfan videos, and right off the bat, these videos were starting to become, you know, a bit popular. You know, you may have seen the a video titled, I think it was Train Drive ATS High Speed Train Episode 2, because of course that was the second episode of the Railfan series I was doing back in the day. And I actually put the title High Speed Train in the title of that video because there was a lot of fast moving trains. there weren't actually any like official high speed trains in that video. I just decided to title it that because there were trains that were going by really fast. I think that actually turned out to be a bit of clickbait because people might have seen that video and were like, wait, there's high speed trains in this game now? Oh, I need to see this. But in actuality, there weren't high speed trains and stuff. And yeah, by the way, this was before the Special Express Bullet Train was added to this game. So yeah, it was kind of a misleading title. I didn't really intend it to be that way, but whatever. But I think that's what led to that video getting a lot of views. And to this day, that video is still one of my most popular videos that I've ever uploaded. And actually, for a time, it was the most popular video on this channel for a while. And of course, I did more Train Drive ATS videos because it was fun. But after a while, the Railfan series started to become like an on and off thing because, you know, screen recording issues kept happening and stuff. And the history is a bit complicated on that, but I was at least able to make these Train Drive ATS Railfan videos on a semi-consistent basis between January of 2015 all the way until October of 2016. And then my iPad Air exploded soon after that, and then there were no more Train Drive ATS videos for a while. Well, I'll say that there was a brief return of Train Drive ATS. I did that Train Drive ATS 2 live stream back in 2017, but that was it. But despite the fact that I wasn't making Train Drive ATS videos, these videos still had a impact on the channel. I will say though that the Trains Simulator videos, those were what really got my channel off the ground. But I would say that it was the Train Drive ATS videos that started this upward trend. So, yeah, I gotta give credit to the Train Drive ATS Railfan series for, you know, starting the upward growth of my channel. And it's funny, even after I stopped making these videos in after 2016, you know, I was still getting requests from people saying, "Hey, you should make more Train Drive ATS videos." But you know, obviously the reason why I couldn't do Train Drive ATS videos was because I didn't have an iPad. Hello there. Now that's a high-speed train. Hey, how about that? Went by so fast I didn't even see him. Yep, blinking you'll miss it. But yeah, I was still getting requests to do these videos, but I couldn't make these videos, but of course that was until January of 2022 when I finally got a new iPad Air, which happens to be the one I'm using right now, by the way. I had been trying to get a new iPad for the longest time. You know, like it was around, I'd say it was around 2020 when I thought to myself, I need to get back to making these kinds of videos, you know, because 2018 was, of course, the year that I got my first sort of gaming computer, right? And I had these big grand plans to make all this amazing content and everything. In the end, that didn't really pan out the way I thought it would. And yeah, it was around by 2020 when I thought to myself, I should get a new iPad. And for everything else, stop talking. Back up to 90. Skiba. Alright. Alright, come on, stop talking. Trying to tell history here. Man, this Nelson shit talks a lot, doesn't he? Alright, now 75. That's the weird bridge. Yeah, that's the bridge with no bridge. Yep. Oh, the thing's locked. Okay. There's a train then. But yeah, as I was saying, the funny thing was actually in 2020, I did actually have an iPad, but the problem was that it was a really old and clapped out iPad too. Like there was no way that I would be able to make videos with it, so I just didn't. But then of course in 2022, I finally got a new iPad Air, and I guess in turn an iPad that would actually be up to the capabilities that I would need it to be to make these videos again. And so I made that Train Drive ATS video, which is the one titled, I think, Train Drive ATS video was this 2015, which that video actually got a lot of views. You know, which I actually found that to be interesting because, before I made that video, that Train Drive ATS video, the first one I made back in January 2015, before then my videos hadn't really been performing that well. Because back then I was doing a sort of like a NASCAR offline series in our 2003 simulator, and I was also doing the Bill and Ted series. And I think the Bill and Ted series was actually performing well. By Bill and Ted I mean Bill and Ted season 4. Bill and Ted season 4 was actually performing pretty decently around that time, but the other videos weren't. So I was actually really surprised that video actually took off like right away, and there was a lot of fanfare. Like everyone was like, "Oh my goodness, he's back making Train Drive ATS videos again! Wow, back in 2015, yay! Everything's exciting!" And there was a lot of fanfare back then. Oh, we're ready to go. And of course, in due time, I made more videos. On Train Drive ATS. Initially I started out with a Let's Play series on Train Drive ATS 2 because. I had barely done any Train Drive ATS 2 videos before that point, so I figured let's start with this one. And of course, by mid-2022, I then brought back Train Drive ATS 1 full-time, and then later on, and then in October 2022, I then started up a series on Train Drive ATS 3. I will say this, though. The fanfare didn't last too long. And in fact, the reason why I decided to start making videos on Train Drive ATS 1 was because the views on the Train Drive ATS 2 videos started sort of falling off a little bit. Man, sometimes I forget to stop talking. Somebody my eyes coming up. Yay, legendary railway station. But yeah, I would say by about midway or sort of towards the late summer part of 2022 was when I would say these videos started falling off a little bit in terms of views. Like they just didn't really get as many views as they did at the start. And of course I brought back, so and because of that I decided to, because my original plan was that I was gonna do a whole series on Train Drive ATS 2, and then once Train Drive ATS 2 had reached its conclusion, I was then gonna start the series on Train Drive ATS 3. But then, because the views on the Train Drive ATS 2 videos weren't doing so well, I then decided to start Train Drive ATS 3 a little bit early. And the views on that series didn't do too great to start with. Well, I mean, the first episode did get a lot of views, but then second and third episodes, not so much. So you kind of start to see the problems here, And like I was saying earlier, I think this is just a product of just Train Drive ATS not being as popular as it once was. Because I think, like in terms of popularity, I would say that Train Drive ATS peaked in popularity like around the mid-2000s or mid-2010s point when I was making those videos. And I think even in like 2017 or so was, it was still popular. And I think ultimately the reason for the decline of popularity of these games is because there just hasn't been a new one now in a really long time. I mean at this point, Train Drive ATS 3 came out back in 2017, and we're now in 2024, and there has not been a new Train Drive ATS game since then. But despite the fact that these videos weren't getting as many views as they were before, I decided to continue doing them anyways because I felt like I owe it to Train Drive ATS to sort of like completed because I didn't want to sort of like quit these series halfway through and then just leave them unresolved. I wanted to at least continue doing these videos until I had a finished product. So I kept on doing Train Drive ATS 2 videos until I eventually did everything in that game. I completed those scenarios and the flight mode and everything. But, the Green Train as well, I did everything there. And then Train Drive ATS 3, I did everything that there was to do in that game. And then I concluded that series in late 2023. And now I've reached that point here with Train Drive ATS 1. We've done everything there is to do in this game. We've done all the point scenarios, all the flight mode, we've done everything. And now we're at a point where there's just simply nothing left to do in this game. So, there we are then. By the way, we're on the high-speed section, so I'm actually going to stop talking for a moment and get some action shots. Because I just realized that now this is going to be the last time we're going to be driving through this section for quite a while. So let's enjoy while we're here. There's a train. Yeah. Oh, let's make sure that don't mess it up. Let's get a cool picture while we're here. Okay, but I want to get one next to some skyscrapers. Oh, there we go. Skyscrapers. That's what I wanted. Alright. Yes. Alright. Now I'm trying to get a city backdrop here because, this is like a city game station. Yes. Oh, that's a cool picture. Nope, it's not speed. Yeah, that's a pretty cool image. Oh, hello there. Oh, it's a blue train. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's actually reach some speed now, because like I said, last time we're going to be driving through here for a long time. See if we can reach the speed limit. Actually, I'm going to just go up to the speed limit and then let it sort of like drop a little bit. Come on. There we go. 121 kilometers per hour. There we go. Speed! Yeah. Alright. Okay, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm actually going to just enjoy this for a bit, because I'll let you guys enjoy as well, because this is it. Oh, some more buildings here as well. This is actually pretty good. But here it is, the super stretch, the racetrack, speed and power. I'm gonna get a cool shot here actually, with the through the corner. Oh, that's a cool shot there. Look at that. I'm not sure which one of these I'll use for the thumbnail, but we'll see. Yes. Speed and power. Got more skyscrapers. My head's starting to sweat. Yeah, pretty hot day actually. Yeah, I think I'll go with one of those screenshots that I got. But I didn't actually take any screenshots there. That's just gonna be in when I got into the editing process of this video, I'll just take a screenshot. Oh, we're nearly at Shinhanyu. That's a pretty fancy station. There's a road. Why am I reacting like this is new stuff? I've been by here a number of times now. I guess that's just my forgetfulness. Alright, Shinhanyu's coming right up. Alright, bit of power, come on. And slow down. Alright, Shinhanyu. Alright, well, there it is. One last time for that speedy section. Alright. But where's the stopping marker? Oh, there it is. Alright. And here we are. Oh. A bit of a jerky stop there, but that's alright. Like I said, no points in the line. So I guess now I'll sort of explain what's next. Yeah, we explained the past of this game on this channel, then did the high speed section, so now let's talk about the future. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sure what's gonna happen in the future with these Train Drive ATS videos. And obviously one of the reasons that I'm not doing these videos anymore is that, like I said, lack of demand. I just, you know, I mean, I guess to put into perspective, like, even the more recent Train Drive ATS videos that I made, like this year, the performance on them it's not great, you know? So, yeah. But now I don't have to worry too much about the lack of performance of this series because, well, I'm not doing any more videos on it. So, I guess now let's talk about what are the chances that Train Drive ATS will make a return at some point. Like I said, this is the last video for a while now. So what's next? Is there a possibility that there will be any more Train Drive ATS videos on this channel? And to be honest with you, I don't know. Like, you know as much as I do. I really can't say for sure when and where Train Drive ATS will make a return here on this channel. Now, I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to say this again here. There are one of two things that could happen that will lead to me doing more Train Drive ATS videos. The first one I will say is the more likely scenario, and that is whenever the next Train Drive ATS game releases, whether we call it Train Drive ATS 4 or something else, something to do with Train Drive ATS, whatever it's gonna be called. But just whenever the next Train Drive ATS game does finally release, I will do videos on that, like, as soon as it comes out. Like I said, Train Drive ATS 4, whatever it's called, whenever that game comes out, I will do videos on it as soon as it releases. I can assure you that much. But as for when that game is coming, we have no idea. You know, I was hoping that because it's funny, the developer of Train Drive ATS recently, hang on, we're talking about Yorii-machi for a second. Yorii-machi, I would say the most legendary of all the stations here. Everyone, yep, say goodbyes to Yorii-machi as we'll be driving through here for one last time for a good while. Yorii-machi Station. How about it? Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, as I was saying, when the developer of Train Drive ATS did those live streams on like the development side of Train Drive ATS, I was thinking he was gonna finally give us our first look into the next Train Drive ATS game, but sadly it didn't. It was just a bunch of code stuff, and even some of the Train Drive ATS stuff they did show was just stuff from Train Drive ATS 3. So yeah, really nothing to take away from those streams in terms of like what's the next game could be like. So yeah, at the moment, we have no idea when the next Train Drive ATS game is coming. We have no idea what it's even going to be about. So yeah, I just can't tell you when the next Train Drive ATS game will come out because nobody knows. Well, except for the developer himself, but he's been pretty much tight-lipped about it, you know. I do kind of want to ask him, though, like, you know, during his live streams, like, say, hey, how's the next Train Drive ATS coming along? Is it going to come out soon? Unfortunately, you know, he only speaks in Japanese, and I don't speak a single word of Japanese, so I guess I should say this. If there are any Japanese speakers out there who happen to be watching this video, whenever, what's-his-name does a live stream on, well, a live stream in general, actually, it doesn't have to be Train Drive ATS, please ask him, like, when's the next Train Drive ATS coming, or, yeah, when's the next Train Drive ATS game coming, how long is it, how's it doing, you know, just what's going on with the next game, okay, because I don't know, but, basically, that's, like, the first possibility of me doing videos on this game once again, or a Train Drive ATS game once again, will be whenever the next Train Drive ATS game, releases. And the second scenario, I will say, is a less likely one, but the next scenario, the next situation that could happen is if there is demand once again for the first Train of ATS, first few Train of ATS games. Like, if there was like a sudden rise in demand for like Train of ATS 1, 2, or 3 videos, then I could look into doing videos on these games once again. Although I think that scenario is less likely because, you know, like I said, for the longest time, there has been much demand, so yeah. Now, with that being said, however, I do have an idea of what I could do with these 3 games if I were to make videos on these once again. Essentially, what I want to do is I want to go into the free mode, and I want to pick, like, a certain train, and then do services, like, with that train throughout the whole of its, like its scheduled day. Like, we start off in the yard, then we go to the main station, then we go to a station, then we go back to the station or something, then we go to other stations and stuff. I think that would be interesting to do. Sort of see, like, you know, a day in the life of a Train of ATS train, if you know what I mean. So that might happen. Or, another thing, I might also do some more Railfan videos as well, if people want to see that. But as for when something like that could happen, again, I don't know. So, yeah, maybe if I see like a rise in view count or something on these videos that I'm already doing, I might consider it, but we'll just see what happens. Alright, well, this video has just become sort of me talking about like Train of ATS and everything, but I guess since this is the last video and it's quite a long journey, I don't have much else to say, so yeah. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at with Train of ATS at the moment. You know, I've had some fun times playing this game here on this channel, but now it's time to put it on hold for I don't know how long. Yeah, because like I said, at the moment I don't know when I'm ever gonna make like another Train of ATS video, so yeah. So this is it. This video you're watching right now will be the last and final Train of ATS video for a while, and like I said, just to make it clear, you know, when I say last Train of ATS video, I don't mean like just the last Train of ATS video on this particular Train of ATS game. I'm talking about last Train of ATS video to do with like any of the Train of ATS games. So yeah. So, all right, Masashi, I think that's the Daishin branch station, right? Yeah, I think it is. And that's pretty much everything I actually have to say in regards to Train of ATS stuff, I suppose. Yeah. I guess also share a bit about my own history with Train of ATS. This was really the first ever realistic train simulator I ever played. Because I had played some other train games. Okay, oh, I would go through it. Never mind. I thought we were gonna stop, but no, we're clear. I'm gonna wait till he stops talking. Yeah, trying to tell a story here. All right. Okay, let's bring it to a stop here. And stop. And here we are. Oh, no. Bit of braking. There we go. Alright. Anyway, as I was saying, I had played some other train relay games before this one, but none of them were really like all like realistic or anything. It was basically some Thomas and Friends themed games back in the day. But then of course we got an iPad for the first time in I think it was about April of 2013. Yeah, April of 2013 was when we got our first iPad. And so of course we looked at some train games to play. And then this was one of them. And, well, yeah, I then played it. I don't think I played it very much, though. I think I mostly spent my time playing Real Racing 3. Yeah. It's funny I actually mentioned Real Racing 3. That was initially what I actually wanted to make videos on. But the problem was that, you know, this was, I should say as well, back in 2015, this was the days before Apple had their own screen recorder. Well, actually, I say Apple. No, there were no screen recorders, or at least no legal screen recorders, because I don't know, for some weird reason, you know, app developers couldn't make any screen recorders for Train Drive ATS, or ATS, oh my goodness, for iPads, and like put them on the App Store. So the only way you could screen record your iPad would be to download an app from like a third-party website. And that's where Xiao came in. Problem was that when I tried to record Road Racing 3 videos, the screen was all black. And this was also the case for like Train Simulator and a lot of the other games that I tried. It wasn't until I tried this one that finally I had a game that I could make videos on. And so I did. Oh, the green train! How about it, green train? Yes. Alright, oh, let's come to a stop here. And maybe even after this, I might do some Train Drive ATS playing isms in my own spare time. Yeah. But I guess we'll see what happens next. Yep. I think that's everything. Yeah. Well, that's everything. But yeah, it's safe to say that Train Drive ATS has made a real impact on this channel. As well as the other train stuff, but yeah, like I said, I think it was Train Simulator 3 that, or no, mainly Train Simulator 2 that really sort of elevated this channel and sort of made it what it is now. But it was Train Drive ATS that sort of started the whole growth of this channel. So yeah. Oh, hey, next up is Asakusa-Motomachi. Well, how about that? I'm running out of things to talk about, and we're about to reach the last stop for this service. So, yeah. Well, there you go. Next up is Asakusa-Motomachi, and of course, next won't be the last stop for this service, or this episode. This will be the last Train Drive ATS stop for an undetermined amount of time. So yeah, taking here, we're about to enter the urban part of this map. Taking the views, because this is it. This is the last one. Oh, I guess I may as well mention one more thing that I actually forgot to say until now. I do actually have plans for one more Train Drive ATS video. Although it's not going to be a driving video like this one. It's essentially going to be a tutorial on how to unlock flight mode, because I was getting a lot of questions, and sometimes still do questions like how do you get flight mode and everything. So I'm going to make a short tutorial video on basically how to get it. And it's really like a highly edited video. There's not going to be, well, I mean, there is going to be gameplay, but it's not going to be any live gameplay. It's not going to be pre-recorded, so it's not going to be like this. So, yeah. So I guess you could say that, you know, while I do have one more Train Drive ATS video planned, this will be the last Train Drive ATS video in this sort of style. But, yeah. And after the tutorial video, though, yep, that's it. No more Train Drive ATS videos for an undetermined amount of time. And I guess one more thing I may as well say. You may be wondering, though, you know, well, if Train Drive ATS is officially going away now, what are you going to do to fill the void? Well, as I mentioned in my update video from back in March, I had plans for these experimental gameplay videos on like Train Simulator Classic, Train Sim World, and SimRail. I had those experimental gameplay videos planned. And, well, those videos are going to be happening soon. Now, they're not going to be starting right after this video. Because I do have some other plans for the month of June, which I'll announce soon. But I'll just say for now, the experimental gameplay videos will probably start mid-July. So yeah. And then that will basically be the replacement of Train Drive ATS. Alright, then around the corner, are we gonna get one more green train sighting though? I actually travel quite freaking in this little line here. I don't think so. That's a red train though. I can't really see it from here. Oh well. Alright then, well, we're about to pull into Asakusa-Motomachi for the final time. Oop, no, don't speed. Yeah. Oh, there's the bullet train. And I can just see the green train in the distance. Hang on. Come on, we gotta get one last green train sighting before this series is over. There it is. Green train! Yes! I'm gonna miss the green train. Oh, here we are. Asakusa-Motomachi. Back where this series started. Well, there you have it. Last Train Drive ATS video in this series, and last Train Drive ATS video in general for a while. By any chance, are we going to be able to fast forward and be able to end the game here like we did at the end of the Train Drive ATS 2 series? Let's see. Okay, so when are we leaving then? Ah, 12:58. Okay, so we're going to go up a little bit over. Alright then. Well, the camera's all weird. Well, I guess we'll say goodbye to these trains one more time. Yep, there's the main cover train. There's the bullet train. There's, of course, the green train, which everyone loves. And hey, here it is. Happens to be the other two trains, the blue train and the red train. And there's the green train departing. There you have it. Yeah, there's the other one. How about that? Well, there you have it. That is the end of this series. That is the end of this, I guess, these gameplays in Train Drive ATS. That is it. Yep, I don't know what to say. So, as I guess we soak in the last moments of this game here on this channel. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed all these videos. You know, it's been cool to sort of, I'm starting to get emotional here. It's been cool to sort of come back to do these videos again after just being away from them for such a long time. You know, Train Drive ATS 2, sort of with that, and then this. It's been fun to sort of come back to these games after such a long time and play them and everything. Play them for you guys, play the listeners, do everything. It's been fun. But, it's over. It's done. I don't know when we're gonna be back. So yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to get emotional. I'm sure you guys are probably getting emotional too, but that is gonna do it then. Should I get this out now? Alright, let's end it here before I keep going on. I hope you guys have enjoyed these videos. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, subscribe for these videos, which I'm done with them, but subscribe for all the content I'll be doing over the next few months or while, I don't know, for the next, well, forever, yeah. But yeah, that is it. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in whatever I make next.